Apparently, I've forgotten the intro, so what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is the Blazer King, and... So, quick recap. Nashida got her shit done and got a girlfriend. So, big dubs to Nashida. Very jealous, honestly. But at least she can't talk shit about, oh, woe is me, about being loved. Wish I could relate. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe, let the whole video run through limited watch time, as always. And that being said, let's just hop right into it, shall we? Okay, but being depressed about lack of income, yeah, that's also very understandable. Oh, does Takizawa want to congratulate her or talk about working with her? Oh? She has that book in her hand. Everyone celebrate. Yep, celebrating together. That's what I figured. You know, her and her three apprentices all celebrating together. That makes sense. Also, a well done cover. Especially if they want to branch into a certain other direction. Hell yeah, pizza party. And since we got one more episode to go, the respect sake is not taken into part yet. She does not do well with these kind of things, it seems. Actually, she sounded more like some sort of, like, army thing, you know, where you're gonna go fight your last battle. Sounds more like that. That's the easiest kind of food to share with a group of people other than barbecue. Also true. Okay, no, but like that's totally relatable. Like that's kind of the reason I've invited people over the past when I was able to do that is because let's see, I can either be inconvenienced of where I can do something or I can do it at my own volition and not give a shit if you guys do whatever you want to. That's usually why my house was a hangout when I had friends. Because I didn't give a shit what my friends did as long as they didn't do something that, like, disrupted the balance of the house. Which then we let people move into our house and it disrupted the balance of the house for a few years. And that's even more reason why I'm strung up than I am. But I digress. Oh, yeah, because she came after you. Yeah, that also seems like the kind of thing you'd neglect to do. Oh, well, isn't that nice of her? She's a fan too. Just like Nekonote was. Now she's starting to see more people are fans of her than she thought. Immediately, like, finds her a good person when she realizes she's a fan. She really is easy, isn't she? True. Because she's a little hard, but she's a good person. Oh, so we also have, editor shipping too. Because, seems these two have a little bit of their own shipping potential. God, I love shows like this for this reason. Also, she just kind of said her own ship. I would imagine you're probably going to bring up Toko. Like, that would be the accurate thing. Or just the beer. Okay. So just the random fan letter, not even bring up Toko, your new girlfriend. Okay, that's why their minds just got hit. They have to beat up Coda. Oops. Seems like you guys gotta wait for them. But hey, double girlfriend surprise! Unless Nashida passes out drunk. Which, probably. She brought over fried chicken and they're having their own little hangout. Sure, why not? That's true, and you worry about her as a caring boss should, and caring future wife. Damn, you get called to have mom energy and you go completely red. Though, never mind. Yeah, like what happened with her was a complete perfect timing moment. That's how it really should come down to. And I think the worst part of that is it's not really even about wanting to, have the kind of people in your life that you can connect with like that. It's that finding people out of the blue is kind of difficult nowadays because you never know what you can trust. Which is really the worst part about how things are. That's why we need to bring down the world of AI because we need to go back to trusting that humans are humans. I'm not going to stick on that topic because I've been tearing up the past little while, so. Meanwhile, they're talking about moments of fate that happened as opposed to the conversation about knowing the right people. I've brought this up before, actually, about those are the exact kind of things I wish I could stumble into properly. Is like the exact moments of fate, meeting the right people. That's all it takes for anything to trigger. That's a piss poor way to decide who becomes somebody's editor. I've been calling him Coda, not Toda. Which is fucked up because he looks more like a toad. She says no, but in reality, yes. Oh, that's probably awkward. Nashida coming in smashed when Toko's there. Oops, guess she did forget. Oh, where she's from is even worse. She might run into people she knows. Okay, but as her editor, you should tell her as well, not just have her look at social media. Yeah, that's just bad juju. Oh, Sato's the one bitching about it, and meanwhile, Futami's like, yeah, that sucks. Oh, maybe it is Futami bitching about it, or both a little bit. One on the left has that sleepy stoner vibe. I dig it. Oh, there's a lot of people that probably do ditch out on things because of that. But there's also a lot of people who will probably say fuck it and still go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. You got this, Futami. Eyes up in a room full of fucking people. Yep. An overwhelming amount at that. Not gonna note even. Somebody that helped her work on the book just wants to sign copy. You could have asked personally. Right? Also a fair way of thinking. Nekono's kind of scary when she wants to be. No. Yeah, probably someone who didn't want to deal with the rain or couldn't mess up the muck. Yeah, build up the courage to come to it. So she checks time and, imagining it's a 9 o'clock close, got about an hour, so she's gonna give them benefit of the doubt. She's a good person. A lot of people that are so hard up on the business standpoint of things would just ditch as soon as they can, but she's a good person. Meanwhile, we see one lone girl gunning it. That's actually bringing it back to what she was explaining to Sato the other episode. I appreciate when someone making a story takes things from a previous point, kind of like the Nashita Toko thing, and brings it back later on to a much more meaningful moment. Kind of like this. Meanwhile, because she explained she studied, sign language, the woman knows exactly what's going on instead of the chick with the. And that's also kind of the difficult part is the employees wearing a mask, which that kind of makes things difficult for deaf people because even if they can read lips, can't read lips with this thing. So, despite all the other technicalities about wearing a mask, because Asian people definitely have more of an affiliation for just a general standpoint, because general health reasons, which is understandable, and it's kind of a look. I mean, Neko Note does the same thing. But point is, kind of makes reading lips hard. So since Futami saw the woman, she understood immediately. And sad to say, the realistic situation is she probably missed an alarm to make sure she could start on her way or something. And she's so thankful for Futami's help and everything. Sato. Yeah, she had a hearing aid and I guess nobody else noticed but Futami when she moved the hair behind her ear. And now she's realizing it. It's kind of funny because it comes back to the conversation Sato was having with the others about coincidences or fate. And our self-titled season finale coming up. But first, the little discussion. Once again, I say I'm incredibly envious of these ladies and the way their life runs, and I do hope that one of these days one of those, trips of fate can happen. Because that really is all it takes to change one's life around, and while I might not go out, to do things out there a lot, my line of, trying to make work doesn't involve the outside world. my brain rotting on the internet just involves me meeting the right people. So I hope I can do that sooner rather than later, so I have more people to talk to, hang out with, work with, etc. I've only been recording this one for a half hour. Feels like it's been longer. But maybe the emotions just let me let the episode run. But the Patreon side will get to enjoy that more. That said, as always, let me know your thoughts on the episode, things I've said, things in your mind, and about other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the other channels in the description, ring the bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, and Blue Sky, keep updated with things. TikTok, Patreon, get the full ended visual note of the stuff I upload over here, including stuff I wouldn't put over here. Follow Twitch, subscribe for benefits, Kenders Twitch Prime for free, helps me out immensely. And until next time, Ben, the Blazer King with King's Critique. Now, ta for now. Peace.